Hi guys, welcome to this video. I'm in my same outfit because I'm recording another one on the same day. So I had mentioned both in my blog post and in my last video that we have actually slowly but surely have been working to pay off our debt. There's a lot of things that we did behind the scenes that were able to help us out. So that's what this video is about. Let's get started. The first thing that we did is that we bought a house. It's actually not my house. It's under my husband's name. I was never on it, but I did help him find it when he did buy it. The great thing about buying a house is that houses and land, their value changes throughout time. When we bought this house, it was so cheap, even cheap for Vegas. It was $183,000. 3 bedrooms, 2 stories. I mean, the lot itself is pretty small, but I mean, there's only 2 of us and now we only have 2 dogs, so it's pretty good for a starter family. But that was like 2014, I think. It was quite a while ago. It was about 5 years ago. In those 5 years, we actually earned money on the house. I can't understand the math, so don't quote me on this. It's just an estimation because of the numbers. Like, I'm like really math oriented, so I couldn't really understand the numbers. So don't judge me. I'm just trying to help you, okay? So anyway, I think that the price went up to about $253,000. So we were able to refinance the house. And then when you refinance the house, if it's more, you are eligible to take about 80% of the difference from the mortgage. You can get money from the mortgage, which will increase your mortgage, obviously, because you're taking out a bigger loan by then. If you go to my blog post, click the link, it'll be in the description below, because I have the numbers there, but like I said, it's just an estimation because I didn't really understand it. I'm learning it though, so I will help you when I learn it. We were able to take out money. I believe he received about $18,000, so I told him to use that to pay off all of his car, which later I found out that he didn't. He paid off about $10,000. Also check my red flags from lenders because there's a whole story about why I'm so upset about his car. But it's over now, it's good, we're good. We were able to take out the money, pay off most of his car. That way we were able to get rid of that loan. He was paying about $450 for his car. If he were to have paid it off completely, it would have only raised our mortgage $200. But just be careful because now we're paying that $200 for 30 years rather than $450 for 5 years. We kind of got stuck in it because once you get your house appraised, you're kind of stuck with going through with it. Keep that in mind. Actually, that was number 1 and number 2. So we bought a house and then the house made money, so we refinanced the house, and refinancing was number 2. We also refinanced our car because my husband got in an accident not too long after he bought it. The person didn't have insurance, so we also got a lawyer, which is actually number 3. Yeah, so we refinanced the car because he got into an accident. I think he saved like $100 on his car. And then number 3 is that we found a great lawyer. So the person that crashed into my husband actually didn't have any insurance at all, so he wasn't able to pay. It would come from my husband's insurance. My husband's insurance wanted to give him a settlement of $900, which at the time he thought it was a great deal, but really looking at the damages on the car, it would not even have covered that. And then on top of that, the crash was so bad that he needed to see a chiropractor. There was definitely going to be some, aftermath repercussions. What is the word I'm trying to find right now? You know when you're like, you get hit, but it doesn't hurt till later? That. We found a great lawyer. He recommended him a great chiropractor, and that lawyer actually got us $8,000 from his insurance. Actually, that was only a third of it because a third went to the chiro and the third went to the lawyer. Money my husband actually received from the whole court settlement and everything was actually used for his down payment for the house. So, full circle. It was actually perfect timing because we would not have had enough for closing costs if that didn't happen. The whole house situation and the car, everything that happened around that time, it was God sent. It seriously happened at the perfect time and everything just fell into place. It was crazy. Number 4, we had cleared up some delinquent student loans. My husband, he went back to school 2018. He finished his last class in October 2018, and then he didn't even look at his student loans until I asked him. That was about 5 months after he finished school that I looked at those, and they were all delinquent accounts. There were 16 accounts and they're all delinquent, and that really harms your credit score if you have delinquencies. But he was able to call, he was able to change the amounts that we owe every month. In doing so, he fixed the delinquency on those accounts, which helped his credit score. And it also changed from our payment from $3,000 that was due at the time to $300. All right, and number 5, so we had recently got married in November. We received a lot of money thanks to everyone who came and, you know, kind of donated to our life. Thank you to all of you who did. I wish I could do those emoji things. We used most of that to pay off just the rest of my credit card from the wedding, and then his credit card before we left for the honeymoon, and the honeymoon. And then we honestly didn't even touch that actually, because we were pretty much at bare minimum of what we wanted to save. So we actually didn't even touch that money, but you know, if it was more, then we would have touched it. That's pretty much all we did. It's been a journey. I'm still working on it. I'm still learning. So if you have any experiences that you'd like to share with me, I would love to hear it, because there's so many different things that you can do, and there's so many different ways of doing it. If you can share your experiences and your stories, then I would love to hear it, because then I can share it if you're comfortable with the rest of my audience, which is like 26 people. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, share this video, share all of my videos, because I feel like this is some good information that we can all talk about together, and we can make this world a better place. If you know me in real life, I really talk like this. Like I like being over dramatic. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Like this video, share it, subscribe, and hit the post notifications so you never miss a video from me. So, see you suckers! You know, like when the people do that, and then it disappears there. Ow! My dogs are being bad. They're being bad. Can you hear them?